All right, what's up? What's up? What's up? It is the Black Podcast Show. I'm your host, Shantae. As usual, I'm back at y'all again another week, another Monday. Know I come with y'all every Monday with the show. And luckily this week, I got a very special guest on the show. I'm
What's up?
very blessed and proud and happy to have you on the show. It's Artist in English, the tattoo artist.
What's
Well,
up, bro?
much more than that, right?
Yeah, I do a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff.
Good to have you on the show. I appreciate you accepting the interview to come on.
All right, thank you. I appreciate you letting me, bro. This is cool.
So we're going to get into an interview with Artisan, but first we're going to hit y'all with some motivation real quick. And I'm going to just give y'all a little something real quick just for you to take throughout the week. You know what I'm saying? Hold it down. Maybe you could take this with you throughout the year, throughout the rest of your life. Because what I'm going to give y'all real quick is just a little AA battery. So the motivation for this week is acceptance and accountability. Acceptance and accountability. Those two A's, those are sisters. You need those. I feel like you can't excel in life. You can't even really move forward from whatever spot you stuck in until you get to know acceptance and accountability. Because the fact is, whether it's fucked up or not, some things you just got to accept.
Facts.
It is what it is. And sometimes you make things fucked up to where you have to just accept it. And you have to hold yourself accountable for those times.
Very true.
You know what I'm
Very
saying?
Yeah, very true.
So for a long time, I definitely was stuck because I didn't understand acceptance or accountability. I didn't know how to accept things for what they were, nor did I know how to hold myself accountable for making things the way they were at times. So, now I feel like I'm so ready to hold myself accountable. The song Akon, I think it's Akon, got a song called "Blame It on Me," and that song just resonated with me so much because he said you can blame it all on me. Just blame it on me. Don't even worry about it. Because sometimes we spend so much time trying to figure out who fault something is, we don't even get to the point of resolving the issue.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we end up arguing about dumb shit instead of being like, okay, but wait, hold on. We still got to fix what happened.
Yeah.
So that's all I wanted to give y'all this week is just remember that you have to accept things for what they are, and you have to hold yourself accountable. Acceptance and accountability, I promise it'll get you so far in life. You won't even believe like the change you might experience from holding yourself accountable and accepting things for what they are. You got anything you want to add? Any motivation you want to give to people?
I mean, it sounds like that's just how you get yourself to grow, really. That's a part of growing. Accepting things as they are, accepting your part in it. It's okay.
Facts.
There you go.
Facts. All right. Well, with that being said, like I said, y'all take that with y'all. I'm going to go ahead and ask you a few questions, Artisan. I'm going to get into an interview just so my people that's watching and listening can get to know you a little bit better. Your people that's watching and listening can watch and say, that is not how she is.
At all.
All right, so initially I came across you, came to know you as a tattoo artist.
Yeah.
I came and got a tattoo from you.
Yeah.
Brought my mom to you, let her get a tattoo from you.
Yes.
But I see that you also have a clothing line, which you dripped out in right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Always.
saying? You seem to be into creative endeavors. So what exactly do you do? Who is Artisan English?
I am exactly what my name is. I am an artisan. That is me, 100%.
Okay.
Artisan basically means the master of all crafts.
Nice.
And I do everything. Anything artistic, I'll do. I believe in trying everything. You never know what's going to be your niche, you know?
Right.
I jumped into tattoos. It's just something to do one day. I do clothes just because I like to dress nice. And I don't find a lot of things that I think fit my style well, so I make them myself.
Okay.
Do everything.
I can dig that. Master of all crafts.
Yeah.
I like that. All right. So in a previous conversation that you and I had, you mentioned that you would never work for anyone again.
Never.
How did you get to a point where you can successfully make that call?
I failed a lot. I failed a lot. Like I've been down a lot, so I learned what to do to never be down again. It took a lot of hard work and a lot of dedication. Missed a lot of things. You know, success takes sacrifice.
But now you make it happen on your own terms.
Yup.
That's what's up.
Yup.
All right. So as an artist, as a tattoo artist, what gives you comeback value? What makes your customers come back to you again and again?
Okay, so I've been told this. This is not on no like cocky, bro. I've been told this like a few times.
Let's hear it.
I promise. A lot of people say they just are drawn to the way I look. They like, you look different.
Really?
Ain't many black people looking like me, dog. Like, I know it's the chains and shit, but like,
okay,
you know.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm just cool, bro. You kicking it, I'm kicking it. Let's do some art, you know. It's cool.
What I'm gonna say, I appreciated your customer service.
Okay, thank you.
So, when I got my tattoo, you kind of made sure to tell me, okay, if you do it right here, it's going to feel like this, or this might happen. I'm going to do it like this, X, Y, Z. You told me I had a chubby neck, which, I mean, I was already aware of that, but it's cool.
I did, bro. I wanted you to know before you jump in this, bro. You got a chubby neck. So, you know, if we do this, it might look like this, and it's not going to be the same.
Hey, this shit's still hot, though.
Honesty.
You know what I'm saying?
Honesty, bro. I try to be honest.
That's the only thing about it. It's still hot, and that's all that matters. If I bring my mama to you, you know.
Oh, yeah.
I respect
cool.
your work and your craft.
Your mom was funny, bro. Like, real funny. I was like, okay, this is where we get it from. Because she had jokes. I was like, damn, she on your ass. Like, damn.
So, but that was important to me. As far as customer service, I like the honesty.
Okay.
Because it wasn't like, I mean, this the thing. You're the artist. True. You're the professional.
True.
You know things about tattooing and about skin and about appearance that I don't know, that Very you true. Know after tattooing time and time and time and time again.
Yeah.
So I respect that more than anything. So what are you passionate about?
You know, I love tattooing. It's clearly what I've chosen to do. It's the thing I take the most serious. You know, I do clothes to do clothes. I like to be the flyest nigga in the room at all time. If you know me, you know. I love
but I mean, you sell your clothes too, so it's not just to do it.
You know, you can buy this drip. You know what I'm saying? It comes pre-made. It's packaged for you. Don't worry, I got you.
Facts.
You know, I love art, bro. I'm passionate about anything artistic. I'm into anything and everything. Shit, I dibble and dabble, but tattoos
like to
is my
express
main.
yourself.
Yeah, tattoos is my main. That's like my world right there.
Okay. All right, that's what's up.
Yeah.
So I feel like I definitely have gotten to know you better. I feel like the people listening, if you're a fan of mine, or if you don't even know who I am or she is, you have definitely gotten to know Artists in English. If you in Dallas, matter of fact, if you ain't in Dallas, come travel.
Yeah, I get travel clients, and I travel too.
And pay the fee to get her to come to you.
That one, pay the fee.
It's that simple. It's worth it. Lama, was you? I wasn't even paying attention. Lama, were you able to show some of the pictures of some of her work? If not, we're going to show some pictures of some of her work. I mean, come on now. Look at the detail. I'm loving it.
You can tell originals versus stencils always.
The
beautiful.
vibrance, the colors.
Yeah. These are non-filtered, non-edited.
You know what I'm saying? The faux joint. And this is your logo.
That's my logo, yeah. That's the start of a nice back piece coming together.
So you designed that logo?
No, actually, I did the stencil, but the actual digital work, of course. Okay. Shout out to Jay Backus.
So, yeah, this is her logo. Somebody got it tatted, as you can see.
Yeah.
Just amazing work.
Amazing
attention to detail.
Thank you.
That shit was dope as hell.
Yeah, very familiar piece. Everyone should know. And a couple of faces,
that shit was dope as hell, right.
Thank you. Those are actually my first portraits I ever did.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
That was just a start.
So, like I said, whether you're in Dallas, whether you're not in Dallas, come travel, get the drip, you know what I'm saying, tat it on you. She does excellent work, you know what I'm saying, real talk. So what we gonna do now is I'm a bring Artisan into the Black Podcast Show world. We gonna get into some Am I the Asshole? Now y'all know I do this every week. Usually I come with the true crime, but this week we gonna keep it real light. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get into some Am I the Asshole? We gonna get some advice because apparently a lot of people need it.
Okay.
I feel like you are qualified to give advice.
Nope.
You're not?
Nope, but let's do this.
Well, that's okay. Even if you're not qualified, you are, as far as I'm concerned.
I mean, hey, if you listen to me, that's on you.
If you,
I was qualified enough to you, apparently. That's cool.
If you on this show, you qualified to give advice.
Let's go.
All right, so we're going to start off with, am I the asshole for leaving my husband at the restaurant and going home? My husband, Justin, started spending a lot of time inside the bathroom after we moved into our new home. I'm talking 45 minutes for just quote-unquote peeing 4 to 5 times a day. It's so irritating. But since he uses the guest bathroom, this only annoys me when I'm waiting for him to go to eat or go out or do anything together, or even when we have guests over. Days ago, he took me out for dinner after he got off work. We get to the restaurant, sat at the table, and look at the menu. Once the waitress came back and took our orders, Justin started looking around saying he needed to go to the restroom. I felt something was wrong, and I kept worrying about him wanting to use the restroom and staying in there for a long time. So before he went, I gently reminded him that we are at a restaurant, therefore he shouldn't take too long inside the restroom. He made a face at me and told me to knock it off because he would be back in a minute. 10 minutes passed, and I felt annoyed. Another 8 or so passed, and he was still in there. I literally started calling his phone and texting him to get out when our food arrived. I was getting fed up and the food was getting cold, so I entered the men's restroom looking embarrassed as hell and coming behind each door asking if he was in there until he replied that he would be out in a few seconds. I went back to the table and started eating after 5 minutes of waiting. I called his phone one last time after I was finished, but he hung up on me. I was very, very upset. I asked the waitress to split the bill. I paid, left a tip, and walked out. I got home. Lost my spot. I got home by Uber. I can't drive for my medical condition. And nearly 20 minutes later, Justin got home looking upset, asking what the heck I just did. He asked why I left him there and went home all of a sudden. I told him he was taking too much time in the restroom and had me wait for nearly 40 minutes while dinner was cold and I was starving. He pitched a fit and gave a lecture about how selfish I was to abandon him, even though I called and he hung up on me, but he said his battery died. He said he thought our meal was going to take time, so he went to use the restroom, and I should have waited for him a little longer after I notified him about the meal, but I was too selfish. I snapped and said this will in fact be the last time we go out to dinner if he's going to act like that. This was irritating, not just for me, but the public as well. Imagine keeping the restroom busy for 40 minutes when customers need it. Thank goodness the place wasn't packed. I told him that, and he gave me the nastiest look I've ever seen and said I was at fault for leaving him and ruining our dinner. He said he was only upset that I paid for my dinner, even though he was the one who invited me out. Am I the asshole? Should I have just waited?
What? Why is she even in questioning herself? I wouldn't have waited 40 minutes. After 5, I would have been like, bro, you tripping. Like, unless you in there blowing it up, dog, like, just say that. Is you in there blowing it up, dog? If not, what you doing? And if you do this all day, nah, he playing with himself. He like playing with himself in public. It's okay. That's your fetish, dog, but you should just admit that. Maybe y'all can play with yourself together in public. Or not go out to eat.
So you feel like she's not the asshole?
No. Why would you be an asshole? I waited and I paid for me and I Ubered. We married. I would have left. I would have took the keys. I would have left. I would have left you with the bill.
But that's her husband.
Okay. Disrespect.
You wouldn't wait for your wife?
No, not for 40 minutes. Not for 40 minutes. And I paid for my and I Ubered. No, that's crazy. No, I would have left. I'd have been gone. 5 minutes. That first time I texted you in response, oh, you tripping now. Watch this.
I'm going to call this lady Denise. Denise, what she say his name was?
He sound like a Robert.
Justin. She said his name was Justin. Well, it's a fake name, I'm sure, but Yeah, Justin sound like the type of nigga to do some shit like this, honestly.
That's a fuckboy name.
Yeah. Sound like he like a pretentious type of...
He sound like he verbally abusive.
Denise, you're not the asshole, but at the same time, I'm like, why you not questioning what's going on before this even occurred? You said 4 to 5 times a day he's going in the bathroom to quote-unquote pee for 45 minutes.
He peeing slime.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Something wrong.
You
with
kind of are the asshole because you're not concerned about what the fuck your spouse is doing in the bathroom for 45 minutes at a time.
No, you're not. No, you're not. He grown. Speak on it.
If your spouse, not just your
bro, I know she done probably asked, like, bro, what is you doing in there? He probably was like, minding my business. Or he saying I'm peeing. Shit, I mean, she done asked. After that, I'd be like, bro, you grown. You gonna speak when you're ready. But now you embarrass me in public. Now I gotta beat you up. She nice at me because I would have kicked in the bathroom door. Like, I was trying to hold it and not be crazy, but I would have went in there kicking in doors. Like, I done texted you, I done called you.
What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, like, nah, that was a sign to come out. Now I gotta beat you up. All these people about to watch me slap you around the bathroom.
Either Justin. Okay, first I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. Justin might have a hernia.
Y'all nice.
Justin might have a hernia, or he might be constipated. If not, then
say that.
He might be embarrassed.
To your wife, that don't make no sense. That's just
or maybe he got a stomach issue.
He should have spoke on that.
Maybe he got diarrhea.
He should have spoke on that about 15, 20 minutes in. Because now it just seemed like you playing in the bathroom, dog.
Yeah. And then if you had diarrhea, you wouldn't have it right before you eat because you hadn't ate anything yet. So.
And diarrhea don't last 40 minutes, dog. Eventually your body gonna stop. Like, that's something you could have went home. You should have said, let's go home then. You got diarrhea, let's go home.
Okay, fair.
See?
I'm going to say this, though. Justin is either addicted to porn.
That wouldn't. Okay.
In the bathroom, masturbating.
Whoa, calm down,
40
Justin.
minutes at a time. He's either talking to somebody else. He got another chick.
He fiddling himself in the bathroom.
Well, that's what I mean, addicted to porn, like playing with himself.
There ain't no other way around this girl. He like whacking it. He touching himself.
That's the only thing
like
you think
jingling
could
his
be
balls.
possible?
Yes.
I think he could be in there talking to somebody.
In the bathroom?
He might be cheating, yeah.
And then you got to do it at home in the bathroom. Why not go outside? Like, bathrooms echo.
Dude, if you keep going outside, she going to eventually be like, why do you keep going outside?
If you keep going to the bathroom, now we wondering what you doing in the bathroom at the restaurant.
You can get away with the bathroom for a little bit. Because it's like,
ain't
nobody going to bother you when you go in the bathroom.
Okay, but then you did it in public. You messed up.
Yes.
So, no, that's weird. He like jingling his balls.
So he just in there playing with his balls.
I guarantee it.
And then smelling his fingers probably.
Bro, he in there doing some weird stuff. Maybe he like glory holes.
Glory? What restaurant do you think they at?
I mean, Olive Garden seemed like a nice place to glory hole. I don't know.
Okay. I'm going to say, Denise, you're not the asshole. Justin is the asshole. But you might be the asshole kind of for not questioning this sooner. It shouldn't have got to this point.
He shouldn't have got to this point.
I don't condone. I'm not going to say that. But you probably need to see what Justin got going on in his phone. You might need to check
titties.
You think that's it?
Yep, it's titties, booties, and vaginas. That's exactly what's going on in his phone. I said he like jingling his balls.
Maybe smell his fingers next time he come back. Well, no.
Like he like fingering his own booty? Why are you sniffing his fingers?
Yeah, I was going to say, definitely don't do that.
That got dark.
Denise, whatever you do, don't sniff Justin's fingers, please. Yeah, but you're not the asshole, but maybe. All right, let's go to the next one. The next one is going to be... Okay, put the next one up, Lama, because I'm not sure what the next one is yet. Okay. Am I the asshole for driving to the store with my husband's wireless earbuds on top of the car? Every week, my husband mows the grass and listens to music with his wireless Galaxy earbuds that cost $100. I got him for his birthday. As I was doing some other yard work, he came outside to mow. I told him that I was about to leave to go to Lowe's to pick up some yard stuff. I gave him a kiss and waved to him as I drove off down the street. About a minute later, he calls me because his earbuds were on top of the car, and I had driven off. Now they're lost. He maintains that it's my fault because I should have known that he often leaves his earbuds on the car. He feels that I don't pay enough attention to these little things about him because I'm too lost in my own head. I see where he's coming from, but I swear to God it was a complete accident, and I didn't even think to check if they were there. Right after Lowe's, I drove straight to Best Buy to get him a new pair. I drove back home, and he was still mowing the lawn. I waved at him and showed him the new box of earbuds, and he told me I ruined his day, and he doesn't want them or my pity. He says I should have known how mowing while listening to music is his one escape from stressful life, and I disregarded it. I screamed at him that he was awful, and I cried. I guess I just wasn't expecting that response from him. He was mad that I was crying because every time he is upset, I always overshadow him with my own emotional state. I suffer from a panic disorder, and that is a frequent occurrence in our relationship, he says. He isn't allowed to be upset. What do you guys think? Am I the asshole?
So I thought of a new business idea while you were reading that. I now offer a service. If you think you're the asshole in dumbass situations like this, you can pay me, and I will jump out the bushes and beat his ass. Because that ain't make no sense. What? Like, I don't see where I was wrong, but he made me think I was wrong, so I might be wrong. No, he's an asshole. Whoop his ass.
Yeah, I'm going to call this guy Shamar. I don't know why he giving me Shamar vibes.
Okay.
Like, just a complete fuck nigga that you think is like a nice guy. And she giving me Stephanie vibes.
She giving me dumbass vibes.
Yes, that's who though.
Okay, but no, for real though, if you bought the headphones, and yes, you did lose them, but you immediately replaced them, and he said music is his escape, whatever the fuck, he's still mowing the grass when you got back. Take the headphones, sir.
But this is my
Welcome
thing.
back to your escape.
This is my thing. She told him, I'm about to go to Lowe's. Did you think she was finna walk? You're the one who put your headphones on top of her car.
Yeah, why don't you be like, let me get my headphones? He mad because she don't know.
And then he
gonna
say,
that don't make no sense.
He says, I don't pay enough attention. No, motherfucker, you don't pay enough attention.
Who put their headphones on top of cars? Who leaves them there?
When somebody say, I'm about to leave, you leave them there.
Who looks on top of the car before they get in the car?
And then talking about, he said, I'm too much in my own head.
And she bought you new ones.
Mad at her.
She bought the first ones and the second ones. Why is you mad? You lost nothing here but headphones.
But you know what? This is a perfect example. Shamar, you are a perfect example of
a manipulator.
Acceptance. Oh, definitely a manipulator. But also like a person that's so stuck in being petty and being mad that they can't even realize a solution has been presented.
Okay, yeah.
Like, this nigga still mad. Then told her she ruined his day.
Made no sense. Okay, wait,
after
no.
she replaced the headphones.
No. I can see how it will ruin your day. Because, low key, if you have a favorite and somebody loses it, even if they replace it, it still upsets you in that moment. But if they brought the new one, the solution was made. Like, you had to let it go, dog. Once it's presented with a solution.
If he would have told her she ruined his day at the time, that, yes, I would agree with that. But he's telling her this after she's presented him with the new headphones.
He doesn't know how to communicate his feelings properly. It's okay.
He sound like a little bitch.
Low key, that's what it is.
Like a little spoiled.
We were trying to say it
kid.
nicely. You're a bitch.
Probably was an only child, something like that.
Can't afford his own headphones.
I don't even think it's that he can't afford his own headphones. Like, he just. And then he said she always overshadows him with her own emotional state because she suffered from panic disorder. So I think that this guy is a gaslighter. Like,
I just think y'all should break up and you should stop buying him headphones.
You think they should break up?
Yep.
Damn.
That sounds terrible. I don't want that for you. I think y'all should break up.
He fucked up?
Yeah, he a little. He a little off.
Stephanie, you deserve better. Shamar is not who you think he is.
Self-love, girl. Self-love.
Yeah. Fuck Shamar. All right, let's get into another one. Damn. I hate that this one says... Oh, wait, I didn't send you this one. Okay. I'm going to just read them. I didn't send you the other one. All right. This one says... Am I the asshole for kicking my adult brother out of the house? My brother is 24 years old and has been living with me and my fiance since he graduated from college. I always tell him to go get a job, and he always tells me he is going to get one soon, but he never does. My fiance and I went away last weekend and told my brother to watch our 1-year-old daughter. He always seemed responsible enough to watch our daughter, so we trusted him with her for a weekend. My fiance and I had a great time at our resort and felt very relaxed coming home. This relaxation turned into panic as we pulled up in our driveway and saw broken windows and beer bottles scattered across our front lawn. We rushed inside to find my brother asleep on the couch, our baby crying in her room. There were beer bottles in our baby's room. That's when I really got pissed. I stormed back into the living room and woke my brother up, demanding he tell me what the hell happened the night before. He told me he had thrown a party and it got out of hand. This was the last straw for me. I told him to get his shit and leave this instant. He tried to reason with me and convince me to let him stay, but I was done with him. He left that day. I did set up a job interview for him because I didn't want him to be homeless. He works at the job but complains to me every day that he hates it so much. I tell him I don't care. He endangered my baby's life. My parents think I should let him live with me and give him a second chance. I think I am being perfectly reasonable by kicking him out. Am I the asshole?
No. He's an asshole and your parents are assholes. There you go.
I think the parents just don't want him to live with them.
Because he's an asshole.
Yeah.
He seems like a terrible person. You do not endanger people's kids. Especially if they are your blood. That's weird.
And she letting you stay there without having a job. She keep telling you to get a job. You won't get a job. And then you going to throw a party. Why you sleep on my couch?
Why are my windows broken?
Why?
Like, why are my windows broken? Why are there beer bottles in my baby's room? She was asking a lot of questions to me.
And why is the baby crying?
Yeah, well, how are you sleep through that? Like, what is wrong with you? What drugs are you on, sir?
Okay, let's do one more that's a little bit more nuanced. Let me see. Okay. Am I the asshole for wanting to keep my bees even though my new neighbor's son is highly allergic to them? I have been keeping bees as a hobby for 6 years now. I have 4 hives in my suburban backyard along with a large garden. My hives are all properly registered and legal to keep in my town as of right now. The problem is my new neighbors have asked me to get rid of the bees. They purchased the house and moved in over the winter and hadn't noticed my girls until this spring. Apparently their son is highly allergic to the bee stings. He has been hospitalized more than once and has to carry an EpiPen. They asked nicely but seemed a little upset when I said I don't think I can do that. They didn't push the issue with me further, but I saw a rant on the Nextdoor app that I am sure was written by them. Sometime after that, some of the bee-hating Nextdoor people went to our town board and tried to get beekeeping outlawed in our town. Luckily, it didn't pass, and they had mentioned in the minutes that the current beekeepers would have to be grandfathered in if it did. My neighbors and I are now not on speaking terms. Am I the asshole for wanting to keep doing my hobby?
No.
This kid is deathly allergic to bees.
That's not my business, technically. I mean, I don't know him. What was he doing to the bee? Bees don't just bite people. You have to do something to a bee.
I mean, they sting.
Bees do not sting people unless you do something to them.
You don't think so?
Oh, or unless you smell like a flower. But in that case, you're weird, so.
So not the asshole.
I mean, no. Keep your kid in the house, I guess. I don't know what you want from me. Bees live outside. That's not my fault.
Yeah, that's the one
your
where
kid's
I'm
going to
kinda
get bit whether I'm there or not, so.
Right.
Get
Your
over
house is not immune from bees just because I don't have
exactly. I would go put a fucking hive in her tree. Shut up, bitch. Like, don't do that. Oh, now bro, you took it too far now. Like, now you getting stuff outlawed and stuff. How about I outlaw your kid? Like,
that's what I'm saying.
How about nobody allergic to bees come here? That's messed up, dog.
I think that's what make him definitely not the asshole, because it's like,
okay, he can't control he allergic to bees, but bees can go extinct. She's helping save bees, dog. Are you anti-bee? There's a whole movie about it. Maybe you should chill. Like, we need the bees.
We do.
Exactly.
I'm going to say it's fair for them to ask. Because
fair to
this
ask.
is their kid.
They did, though. And then you took it too far. What you ranting for?
Yes.
You lost.
Or even the rant, like, okay, that's your kid. I get that you're emotional. But then to try to get it outlawed, like...
I mean, he got an EpiPen.
Bro, right, he got an EpiPen. Do you think all his bees just going to get loose one day? If that's the case, your kid should know how to run in the house.
Very true. Like, there are ways to avoid bees. Like,
they
stay in the house.
Practice some kind of, like, get in the house rush plan.
If you see a bee, walk away from it. If the bee is coming at you, move out of its way. Like,
y'all should definitely have an emergency B plan. Just in case.
What about emergency A?
Well,
is that an emergency C?
Emergency BEE, emergency bumblebee plan.
I think that's what the EpiPen is for.
Well, I'm saying, like, okay, in the crazy event that somehow this bee
hive
pen, I mean, it's some kind of pen, I would assume.
Bee orgy. Go ahead.
If that shit gets knocked over and all the bees get out, nigga, you got to have a plan to get the fuck in the house. Because otherwise,
walk briskly.
That EpiPen does not provide enough power.
Walk briskly, sir. They're bees. They don't move that fast. Like, I don't understand.
I mean, they fly. They move pretty quick.
They fly, but you also are a human, bro. Smack, be dead.
Obviously, they need some kind of plan because they felt the need to ask this man that they don't even know.
Let me crush your dreams to save my child. I understand where they're coming from, but you're still like, no, I wouldn't do that either. I'd be like, no. I put my life in it. This is my thing, dog. No.
I'm gonna call you Will. You're not the asshole, Will.
That's like, I'm allergic to plants, so I can't live next door to a gardener. The pollen will kill me. Sir, outside will kill you. Same thing.
You need to live in a bunker, underground bunker in that case.
The bees are going to be there regardless, dog. It's cool.
Yeah, so not the asshole. So real quick, this is not a current event, but I want to touch on this because I realize it's been about a year.
Okay.
Since this Tory Lanez, Meg Thee Stallion situation, since he allegedly shot her in the foot.
Okay.
And I'm just like, nothing has occurred.
What do you mean lots have occurred? What do you mean?
I mean, not nothing has occurred outside of that. Lots has occurred outside of that. But I mean, like
within that situation?
Yeah.
Lots of things have popped off. They got hella beef started. They beefing with the baby. The baby beefing with Meg Thee Stallion, little boyfriend. They all beefed up, man. All because
just wonder,
Tory
is
Lanez
that
shot a
what
giant.
really occurred? Because this nigga's not in jail.
I mean, no, he not in jail because Meg ain't no snitch. She trying to be a real nigga. Woo, shout out to the real niggas.
Okay.
She ain't a snitch. But there are people in the room that say that he did shoot her. And something about the baby supposed to be loyal to Meg, but he did a song with Tory Lanez. Yeah. And then she called him out, and then boyfriend got in the mix.
Yeah, I saw
Bruh,
that.
Twitter, crazy.
Yeah.
They all Twitter fingers, except the baby. He was like, I don't do that. Oh, God damn. Whoa, the one without the hat. That's scary.
Hey,
put the hat back on.
Like he got a raspy ass voice.
He looked like he go, He looked like he, I did not like that.
I'm just like, I still just wonder. I would have expected it to be something would have came out to be clear and concise. Like the police would have been like, all right, so we found out officially he did.
Nope. Because she didn't snitch. And ain't nobody.
She did, though. She got on Instagram and said. She went on live on Instagram and
said. But you didn't say that to the police. And you can't try somebody twice. There you go.
But no, he hasn't been tried at all. He's
not going to. He rich. We rich.
That shit is
I can't wait to be rich and shoot somebody and not go to jail. This is actually a dream of mine. One day I am going to be able to stab someone and everyone's going to know I did it. I'm going to be out here. Get ready. I'm
afraid this will be used as evidence in a future case.
It probably will be. But I'm letting you know. I'm rich, bitch. I don't care.
You heard it here first.
That's going to be great.
You say what?
That's going to be great. I'm excited now. Wait for it.
Please don't ever stab nobody, bro.
I might be O.J. Simpson next. Wait for it.
O.J. Simpson, hey. You know what? I'm going to say this. I'm OJ to the bullshit.
I don't want to kill nobody, so I'm gonna stick to a little Tory Lanez level. Like, I'm gonna stab you enough where you live.
I'm OJ Simpson to the bullshit. This nigga got away with it, and then had to write a book called "If I Did It, This Is How I Would Have Did It."
That is basically saying, yeah, I did it, and I got away with it.
That's
because they can't try me again.
Just to write a book, to take the time, like. Just imagine O.J. Simpson at a computer typing some shit.
It was still poorly written, so it's okay. People just bought it because they were like, "This nigga here, wow."
Hey, and you know what else just
that
happened?
That is literally the definition of give a nigga an inch, he'll take a mile. Like we let you away with it. Now you gonna rub it in our faces.
A football field.
Like boy, he was like, "Oh, y'all want to see something crazy? Y'all want to see a dead body?
Right.
That's basically
Literally
what happened. He was like, y'all want to see a dead body, bro?
And then this nigga goes to jail for stealing his own shit. That's the definition of don't give a fuck.
He said,
But
out here.
rest in peace to Keisha Cole mama. That shit was sad as hell. Just to hear the way she passed away, I feel like she was a big part of pop culture back in Keisha Cole early career days. But I actually always thought that her portrayal was kind of sad. Cause it's like,
Why?
Cause it's like, you know, these TV networks just trying to make a buck off her. They want her to be
Wasn't she a drug
addicted.
addict? Wasn't she a drug addict like before Keisha got famous though?
Most definitely.
So if you was a drug addict before, now they just made you a known drug addict.
But you
That's
know,
basically what it is.
I think it's dark behind the scenes. I think she
Always.
probably was encouraged to be.
Very much so. It's easier access. Very much easier
Where
access.
Keisha is trying to be like, you know, mama, let's do this, let's do that, like, let's get clean.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody else from the show was like, oh, I know who got some
Very true.
real good stuff.
That's how it be though. People want to eat off your success, and one way to do it is to poison it.
Like, I remember just seeing Keisha's show back in the day, and I was like a teenager back then, but I even thought then she looked like just kind of, at a point after a while, she started looking just tired of the show. And I could tell she probably felt, I'm not going to say embarrassed.
Used.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And so I definitely, you know, just feel a little empathy for her in this situation.
I understand.
So rest in peace to Frankie. I think they had a song about her. Do the Frankie. Frank. Is that a song?
No,
That's definitely
I
a
don't think
song.
we
Was
should
that
relate
about
that
her?
song to her because that makes it sound like drugs.
I thought
So
it
I don't
was
think that
about
was a
her
good
for
one.
real, for real.
It was, 'cause that sounds bad. I don't think we should relate.
I
that
mean,
to
it was
Lean
sort
to
of
the
disrespectful,
left.
but I think that was
Lean to
her.
the right.
I think
sounds
that was about
drugs.
her.
Like when I picture this, I don't think we should do that. I don't think we should relay that. Like low key, okay, you know, how, like all black people be like the best song for their mama is "Dear Mama" by Tupac.
Yeah,
My
now
mama
that I
was
agree
not a
with.
drug addict. Okay, my
He
mom was
says
not on
in the
crack.
song, even as a crack fiend, mama.
Yeah, I was like,
no.
I ain't gonna sing that line because that wasn't my mom.
That one. Now that the mama by the Boys to Men.
Mama,
You know I
Yeah.
love you. Now that's the one.
Okay,
That's
that
the
one's
one you
cool.
sing to your moms on Mother's Day or something, or when you know what
Dear
I'm saying,
mama.
in bad graces with her. All right, real quick, what you think about Bill Cosby getting out of jail? Prison, rather.
I mean, he did it. He admitted he did it, but I feel like sending him to prison was a bit overdue because he clearly paid them women off. Y'all probably just ran out of money. It's okay, but bro, you sent a very old man to prison. I don't even think he really did it. He just admitted he did it because he thought he was gonna be rich and just get off. But they really sent that old ass man to prison.
So you don't think he did it?
It's hard to tell. Even if he did do it, I feel like he paid him off. If he didn't do it, I feel like he just admitted he did it to get everybody off his back, not thinking he would actually go to prison. Look how old that man is.
That's an old
Like, you
man.
can't even beat him up, and no one's gonna rape him.
What? what
He's
the
old.
fuck does that mean? This nigga said no one's gonna rape him. He's not an
He's
asset
old.
to the prison system at all.
Yeah, like, bruh, he's just in prison.
No
He's
one's
probably
gonna
just
want
in a
that.
cell. Like, bruh, y'all are torturing this old man. When
Oh,
he got out, he
shit.
could barely even walk. He looking around like, where am I? Like, he's old, bro. Leave him alone.
Man, I'm gonna say this though. I think the fucked up part about what he did is a lot of people was like, man, Bill Cosby didn't have to rape nobody. You know, he was rich. He was a superstar back then.
That don't mean shit.
It don't.
Rich
But
people
I
are
think
rapists.
that's why some of the women do want to see, or did at least want to see him prosecuted, because it's like, dude, you told me you was going to make me a superstar. You're Bill Cosby. She was going to fuck anyways. You ain't have to drug her.
Bro, okay, just because people, look, bro, this relates to the baby thing that just happened with the money. Just because someone's famous, they don't have to give you anything. Like, I'm not responsible. Even if we do fuck, and I told you I was going to, technically, that makes you the hoe in this. Don't be mad at me about it. You just want to give up pussy for a little success. That's
what
on
I'm
you.
saying is, I feel like And one of the women even said something to this effect. Like, they're saying, like, I want to see you prosecuted because you took it. You raped me. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, if you was expecting sex, that's what I was expecting to have to do. But when I'm waking up and I don't know what the fuck happened, you took away the choice. Like, because some of them was saying that he told, like, one of the girls was like, she was a waitress at this Philly diner. Mm-hmm. And, you know, for Bill Cosby to come in there, she a young girl, she a waitress, she grew up watching, whatever she grew up watching. She like, shit, this nigga's taking an interest in me. Like, this must be like he really gonna do something for me. And she goes to see him. He telling her he got a part for her. And next thing she know, she waking up. Whether she would have gave it to him or not, it's like, I don't know what you did to me. Like, people like, oh, well, you knew what it was. Like,
okay, but
if she would have gave it to him, that's fine.
Okay, the way I see it, I've always seen a bunch of the women's side, and you never actually heard Bill Cosby's side anything. He just admitted that he did all of it. Like he
didn't admit it to all of it.
Okay, no, he let's clear that. He didn't admit all of it,
yeah.
But he admitted he may have drugged some women. Like, that's how he said it. He may have drugged some women. But he admitted his faults. But that man is still old. He's on the verge of dying. And look, I still feel like this is an NBC scandal. That's the big gist of it. I feel like it's still a scandal. He was getting ready by NBC. It was going to be a major black-owned network. That puts him in major power. Everyone knows it's a political game. Because every time someone gets too big, do they not have a major downfall? And this ruined him for the rest of his life. Even though he's already technically dead. Like, he's old. Look at him. Look at him holding up that sign.
What is technically
He looking like,
dead?
I don't want to be here. Like, he looked like he eat greens and mashed potatoes for lunch at 4 p.m. Like, that's his dinner time.
I'm going to say
he likes unseasoned, unsalted
NBC
foods
scandal.
now.
Because when people point out the fact that, yes, Bill Cosby is a millionaire, he still didn't have enough money to purchase NBC. So I don't know how true that is.
Probably not by himself. No, probably.
I mean, I just don't know the extent to the truth. But he was gonna purchase it back in the day, so I don't know how true it is that this just. I mean, I don't know.
We'll never.
And
know.
also, I'm gonna say some of the women, I felt like I didn't. I'm not gonna say I didn't believe, but some of them was like, "Oh, I had a headache," and he went to his room and gave me a pill. Like, I'm not taking a pill out of nobody's hand. Not even my mama. If I tell my mama I got a headache and she come back with a pill, I'm gonna be like, where did you get that from? Where's the bottle at? I need to see the bottle before I take it. I'm not taking a dry pill out of nobody's hand. So I'm not saying that means you should be sexually assaulted.
Very true.
Definitely. But
don't take pills from strangers.
At some point in any situation, I'm gonna say this: common sense has to take play. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel like there are rules that every woman learns, even, being studs. Every woman learns certain rules. You don't go places by yourself. You don't do certain things. You don't go to people's houses alone, no matter who they are. Yeah. You don't take drugs from people. You don't take drinks from people. These are things we've all learned. Yeah. And I understand you're around the celebrity and you let it slip up.
I'm going to go a step further to even say.
That's horrible.
Even a man shouldn't just take a drug. Like, if somebody give you a pill and say, here, take this, it's going to make you feel better, and you don't know where they got it from, they went to their room, came back, and have a pill in their hand, don't take it. Ask further questions.
Never.
Gain further knowledge. Because then when you wake up and you wondering what happened, you voluntarily took that pill at the end of the day. Morality aside. You know what I mean? So... yeah, Bill Cosby, I think that he deserved whatever prison time he did serve.
They could have put that old man on house arrest. He ain't going nowhere. What are you going to do, shuffle real fast at the door? Push him over. Like, come on now.
I mean, hopefully that if any ladies were actually assaulted and have had to live with this for the rest of their life, hopefully they feel some type of vindication. You know what I'm saying?
Some sort of justice.
Yes. That's all I can hope. If this didn't happen,
or another check,
then it is fucked up. But if he did assault those women, hopefully they feel like justice was served. Once again, I got Artisan English on the show. Man, I appreciate you so much for coming, doing the interview. giving these people some advice, answering the question, are they the asshole? It seems like you say that you wasn't qualified. You seem very qualified. And I'm sure you helped some people out, change some lives out there. You don't think so?
I'm not qualified, but if you listen to me, that's on you. The outcome is what it is.
Right. This is the legal disclaimer.
I mean,
we are completely. Let me state too.
We are not responsible for any actions.
For any results taken from taking my advice. But yeah, I appreciate you coming on the show. Everybody, if you're watching this, make sure you follow her. Like I said, whether you're in Dallas or not, come get some ink, pay that fee. You've seen what she's capable of. That's not even close to anywhere near everything she's done. So y'all follow her on Facebook. What's your Instagram?
My Instagram is artxdefinition. That's art by definition. All right. You can follow my clothing brand on Facebook and Instagram at Deadbeat Flair. I have 2 Facebook pages. They are both artists in English. You have to follow me. Don't try to add me. I have way too many friends. I'm so sorry.
All right, so keep up with the newest drip. Make sure you order some clothes. Tap in, because as you can see, she fitted to death. You know what I'm saying? Show them the drip right quick. Show them the drip right quick.
This is the new silk sets. They're dropping for pre-order on Friday. Hey, it comes in 3 colorways. Pictures coming soon.
Yeah, so you already know what it is. This is the Black Podcast Show. I'm your host, Auchante. Y'all know I do this every week, and I will be back at y'all next week with another great show, so make sure you tune in.